Hello viewers, welcome to Easy Olympiad Maths. This is part 2 of previous year paper of class 6 for the year 2021. So let's start the video. The additive inverse of the sum of the integers minus 9853 and minus 3187 is. Now see the chart below. Adding positive and negative integers. So when we add two positive integers, the operation will be addition. Answer will have positive sign. For example, 2 plus 5 equals to 7. When we add two negative integers, the operation will be addition and answer will have minus sign. For example, minus 2 minus 5 equals to minus 7. So here also we are adding two negative integers. So operation will be addition and answer will have minus sign. Now once we perform the addition operation, then we have to find the additive inverse of the sum. So additive inverse will be the opposite sign. For example, the additive inverse of 6 is minus 6. So the sign will be changed in order to find the additive inverse. Now I hope you can easily find your answer. 6/10 more than the sum of 3.25 and 5.79 is. Now we have to find 6/10, that is 6/10 is 6 upon 10.6. So 0.6 more than the sum of 3.25 and 5.79. So find the sum of 3.25 and 5.79, then find 6/10 more than that sum. Study the following statements and select the correct option. P. A variable can take different values. Q. The value of a variable which satisfies the given equation is called its solution. Now P is variable can take different values. We know a variable can take different values. Q. The value of a variable which satisfies the given equation is called its solution. This is also correct. A number is divisible by 4 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 4. The sum of last two digits is divisible by 4. The number formed by its last two digits is divisible by 4. The last digit is divisible by 4. Now here you have to put the divisibility rule of 4. Which of the following is a perfect number? Now first let's understand what is perfect number. Perfect numbers are the positive integers that are equal to the sum of its factors except for the number itself. In other words, perfect numbers are the positive integers which are the sum of its proper divisors. So perfect number is sum of its proper divisor. The smallest perfect number is 6, which is the sum of its proper divisors 1, 2 and 3. So the proper divisors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6 is the sum of its proper divisors. So it is a perfect number. Given figure is made up of 6 regular hexagons. If the perimeter of the given figure is 108 cm, then find the length of each side of the hexagon. Now perimeter is given. The figure is made up of 6 regular hexagon and perimeter of the figure is given, and you have to find the length of each side of the hexagon. Now we know that perimeter is sum of the sides, outer sides. So in the right hand side you can see you have to count the number of sides and then you have to find the sum. Now let side of each hexagon be x centimeter. Now total number of sides is 18. Now perimeter will be 18 times x, so 18x. Now perimeter is given 108 centimeter, so 18x equals to 108 centimeter, and x will be 108 divided by 18 equals to 6 centimeter. So our answer will be 6 centimeter. Which Which of the following number lines correctly represents -5 -3? Now see the chart multiplying integer rules. When we multiply two positive integers, we get a positive integer. When we multiply two negative integers, we get a positive integers. And when we multiply a positive and a negative integer, we get negative integers. Now minus of -3 means minus into minus. So minus into minus is plus. So minus of -3 will be +3. Now -5 minus -3 will be -5 plus 3. So you have to add 3 in -5. And we know that when we add on a number line, we go to the right side. So jump 3 steps from -5, jump 3 steps to get the answer. Which of the following set of angles can form a triangle? Now sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. See in this example, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is 180 degree. So from option ABCD, choose which set of angles will give the sum 180 degree. The product of a natural number and its successor is always an odd number, an even number, a prime number, or divisible by 3. Now think of a natural number, suppose 2, and its successor is 3. Now 2 into 3 is 6. Now think of another natural number, suppose 5, and its successor is 6. 5 into 6 is 30. So product of a natural number and its successor is always an even number. You can take another example and check. Simplify the given equation. Now solve the mixed fraction, write their decimal form, solve the addition and subtraction, and then find out the answer. You can check your answer at the end of video. There are X students in a class. If there are Y girls, then find the ratio of number of boys to the total number of students. Now total number of students is given X and number of girls are Y. Now we have to find the ratio of number of boys to the total number of students. So what will be the number of boys? Total number of students is X and girls are Y. So number of boys will be X minus Y, that is total students minus number of girls. So now ratio of number of boys to the total number of students. So number of boys is X minus Y and total number of students is X. So ratio will be X minus Y is to X. How many minimum number of squares that must be shaded to make the given figure symmetric? Now options are given. You have to find how many minimum number of squares that must be shaded to make the given figure symmetric. Now draw a line of symmetry and find how many squares need to be shaded to find the figure symmetric. Find the area of the unshaded region of the given figure, not drawn to scale. Now you have to find the area of unshaded region. Now in order to find the area of unshaded region, first we have to find the area of outer rectangle, for which we need the length and breadth. So length is 11 centimeter and width is 5 centimeter plus 6 centimeter. Now you can find the area of this outer rectangle. Area is length into breadth. Now find the area of inner square. Now area of square is side into side, so side is given. Now find the area of inner rectangle. So inner rectangle length and width is given 6 and 3. So you can find that also. Now add the area of square and rectangle and then subtract the sum from the area of outer rectangle. In this way you will get the area of unshaded region. The points that lie in the exterior of angle YOZ are or is. So mark the angle YOZ, then find out the points that lie in the exterior or outside of angle YOZ. Dash is the additive identity and dash is the multiplicative identity respectively for whole numbers. Now additive identity is one that when we add it to any number it will not change the result. Similarly multiplicative identity is one which is when we multiplied it with any number it will not change the result. Find the difference between the largest 7-digit number and the smallest 7-digit number formed by using the digits 4, 0, 3, 9 and 7 using each digit at least once. Now first find the largest 7-digit number, then find the smallest 7-digit number by using digits 4, 0, 3, 9 and 7 using each digit at least once, and then find the difference. How many right angles will you make if you face south and turn clockwise to east? Now you are facing south and you turn clockwise to east. So how many right angles will you make? Find the fraction with denominator 120 whose decimal value is 0.65. Now you have to find a fraction with denominator 120. So all the options has denominator 120. Now whose decimal value is 0.65. So solve ABCD. Which option will give decimal value as 0.65? Which of the following ratios are not in proportion? Now proportion means ratios are equal. So find from option ABCD which ratios are not equal or are not in proportion. The expression obtained when P is multiplied by 5 and then subtracted from 8 is. Now you have to find the expression when P is multiplied by 5 and then subtracted from 8. Now P is multiplied by 5 means 5P and then subtracted from 8. So 8 minus 5P will be the expression. Check answers of all questions here. Thanks for watching. Write in the comments what type of video you want to see.